Welcome and welcome back, everybody. This reading is based off of the fact that I have been having some really weird dreams that my subconscious is clearly screaming at me to look at some kind of internal work. Oh my god. I know I haven't done a reading in quite a while, so I figure today I'm going to pull out the cards. Today we are going to see what are your dreams trying to tell you. So I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. I'm going to shuffle and then pull a card for the theme of each of the 4 piles. So we're going to see what your theme is first, and then go ahead and head on to the timestamp for your pile. So for group number 1, what are your dreams trying to tell you? What's the theme? Group number 1, give love. Okay. Group number 2, prosperity and abundance. All right. Okay, group number 3's got a flyer. Oh my gosh, how funny. Joy and delight. Okay, some people really need to hear this because that came out super quick. And group number 4, what is your theme? What do we have going on for you and your dreams? Okay, my thoughtfuls here. Meditation for creativity. I don't know if you can read it, but okay. So we have our 4 groups. Go ahead and head on to the timestamp below. Group number 1, let's get started for you. Okay, so group number 1, your card right here over here was give love. First thing I'm getting off of this is there's some type of heart healing that's going on here. Or rather, there's a lot of messages that are coming from your heart center, that are coming from your heart space. A lot of things to do with worthiness, a lot of things, which really ultimately comes down from our self-love, right? And the love that we're able to give ourselves. So, interesting here. I want to know. Yeah, there's a lot about lighting your inner fire here. And a needing to shine bright out of your heart. Your heart center is trying to show you the parts of you that you might be casting a shadow over, or a shadow of doubt. And that's why I'm really being pulled towards this fire here. It's like really a needing to understand the light that you have and the light that you hold. Okay, so let me pull a few tea leaves for you here. Okay, right, so I'm definitely getting here. There have been some kind of situations in the past that have caused you to put this, like I said, cast a shadow, right? And this ink pot is spilled, and when you spill, it just creates this like black blotch on your piece of paper, right? But really what your dreams are trying to tell you, they're not trying to show you so that you beat yourself up again. And they're not even trying to show you, like, I feel like people in this group are waking up from their dreams feeling like just kind of crappy in the morning, or just feeling dark or like hunkered and heavy. And I'm getting the sense people in this group are waking up in the mornings and just feeling low. Because of their dreams. Like, you might be someone who's remembering your dreams in the morning and remembering how they made you feel, and you're waking up feeling low because of that. But really, what it is it's a transformation for you, right? You know, you're in this caterpillar stage, and this is just a part of this journey to this light that you are undergoing. Your inner light, right? Now what's really interesting here, I have this June card that came out for you. And so not only does this represent to me like the time frame or the month, there could be something good happening for you in June, because the other thing that I got from this card was that this is related to your light. You know, lightness, feathers, flying. When you fly, you're lighter, right? You can't really fly if you're super heavy and can't get off the ground. So I'm feeling like this. So I'm feeling like what your dreams are showing you is this work that's coming up, and these shadows and these things that you do need to process, because they are leading you to this better time, right? You're going from this caterpillar to this angel, and it's just a process of having to, you know, see what's casting a shadow in the middle. Because you can't learn how to shine brighter if it doesn't get dark all of a sudden, right? You have to learn how to turn the lights on even more. Or rather, that you have your lights. Okay. What more? What more for you here? Hard work ahead. Yeah. It's all about the work. I feel you, group number 1. I am right there with you. Okay, so we have honor and respect will come to you. And you know what? So this is our hard work ahead. And what we had was the crown. Yeah, hard work ahead, honor and respect will come to you. First thing I saw when this came out was, or first thing I heard was conquer. So you are going to be able to work through this energy that's going on within you and inside of you that needs to unravel, and you're actually going to be able to come out on top. I do feel like your hard work, you know, not only is it going to teach you how to come out on top, but I also feel like those of you in group number 1, you're also going to be able to, people are going to see that. People are going to see that in you, and they're going to see that you were able to go through it. And I feel a sense of, like, when you come out on this other side, you're going to be viewed in a way that people are going to respect you for going through this time period. You know, it's like when you go through your shadows, you kind of want to hide it all to yourself, right? I mean, that's just kind of how most of us tend to go through things. But by going through it and, you know, I want to say visibly going through it, when you come out on the other side and conquer it, people are going to look up to you for that. I really do see that. And I just got another download for that. I'll get the other one in a sec. Crown, right? Crown chakra. Yeah, lots of energy coming through here. When you do, oh my gosh, look at this. We have an angel here, and we have the crown card here. So what's going to happen is you're going to get this huge reconnection coming out of it to, you know, your connection to the divine and your lightness and the light within you. I feel a lot of light workers in this pile, actually. There's a lot of healers here who are going through the shadows, and which is necessary. You're going through the shadows, but when you come out of it, this is cliche, but I really want to say there's a huge light on the other side. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. So what else do we have coming out in your dreams here? Okay. So we have Vulture, which says depression, anxiety, worry that someone's against you. Ram, a stubborn person. Now, I'm not really going to read the phrases, but I'm going to read intuitively what I'm getting here. Your dreams are showing you some not so nice stuff. Nobody really wants to see a vulture in their dream. Like the energy of vultures, even though I love vultures, they're one of my favorite birds. But what do? They eat carrion, right? They eat roadkill, they're nature's trash men is what they are. And the ram is very stubborn, very headstrong. So what I'm getting here for you is you're being shown the work that you need to do, and you need to just do it. You need to just do it in whatever way that comes out for you. You know, meditation, journaling, whatever kind of healing activity where you are able to confront those parts of yourself, your shadows, your doubt, any insecurities, any kind of limits you're placing on yourself. You're being shown what you need to work on. And it's up to you to confront that side of you. You know, why is this all coming up? Why is this all coming up for you right now? You got to work through it. I really feel like, I'm not even going to shuffle right now, is that this isn't really stuff that's coming up that you can just cruise along with. I mean, it's in the flow, but I really feel like you're being asked to take action and really process in your own way. You know, don't be passive about it is what I'm hearing. Be more proactive. Okay. Well, anything else we need to know from our dreams? Anything else? I have a skull that flew out, which for me means rebirth, transformation. And I have a bouquet that came out. Okay, I have a couple more. Okay. So we had skull, bouquet. These two popped out together. Box and a leg. It was more like this though. Okay, aside from the obvious right here, this is a rebirth. I feel like this is a very significant time period for you. And you know, this energy that's coming out of you to be released, processed, transformed. I really feel like it's part of this transformation. And this goes back to the caterpillar card we had earlier, right? It's, you know, not only is this transformation leading you out to something more beautiful, it's also, I feel like the process itself, for some of you here, the process itself, you might even realize the beauty in it and what's going to come out of it as you're working through it. And what I love here with the leg and the box is that I think a lot of concerns for those of you in this group is that you don't see what's up ahead and you don't know what's going to come out of it. You don't really know why are you being shown this. You don't really know what's up ahead. You're stepping into this box, right? You're stepping into a new experience. It says you will receive a gift, but for me, it could be a gift. But I think the gift is a new experience in general, like a new you. There are new things coming up ahead that you're not seeing, and you have to go through the dark before you see what's on the other side. You know, you can't always see what's up ahead. Okay, it got really cold all of a sudden. Anything else that we need to know for you here today about your dreams? Final message, change in progress. And this is what we were talking about, right? Stepping into a new experience. This is a transition for you, 100%. And it's funny because I feel like this cat is so terrified of the change, you know, being in this unfamiliar territory. And water signifies emotions, right? And yet this little person right here seems very excited to move into this new energy. So I feel like this really kind of wraps it all together. Is there's a fear, but you know, be more excited. Well, not fear, but it's like there's a resistance, and yet don't allow yourself to feel that resistance. Be more so really going head first into this change and really checking in with what you're feeling and what's coming up for you. So that is what I feel your dreams are trying to tell you, group number 1. Let me know how that resonated in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. All right, so this is for group number 2. We have prosperity and abundance. This was the theme for what your dreams are trying to show you. So let's see what your dreams are trying to show you. What do we have for you here? Okay, gavel. Interesting, interesting. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Success. I like what I'm seeing here. All right. A couple more. Desk. All right, we have a lot that's saying here about work. Okay. And we have a grasshopper. Okay. All right, so let me break this down for us. Honestly, I feel like you guys in group number 2, you need to relax. I feel some heavy and hard workers here. So, yeah, we had the gavel and we had the desk. What this really tells me is, I don't know, this gavel gives me the impression that you have really been laying down the law with yourself. And what I mean by that is, like, you've really been buckling down. You've been doing your work. You've been gung-ho, go at 'em. You know, you probably haven't taken a vacation in a long time or been gone very easy. You know, I feel like this is a very work hard pile. And what I really see for you right now is, you know, I have tankard and apple, and tankard here is celebration, fun, enjoyment, and the apple, I'm reading intuitively, it just reminds me of the summer and, you know, like the fruits of your labor, and really being able to take that in and just kind of enjoy all of this hard work that you've put in, and now really be in it and realize, hey, like, look at what I've built up. Look at all this effort and this work that I've put in. Look at what I've accomplished. Success, right? And you've really had your eye on something. You have really been building. You've really been building something here. You've been building an empire maybe, but you've really been, this is a very career-driven group. I feel like this is a very work-driven group. It doesn't even have to be work, but when you set goals, you work towards them. There's no doubt about that. You got your desk, right? You got your gavel. Everybody listen up. I'm sitting down and I'm gonna do work. I have my coffee, don't bother me for the next 12 hours. That's the vibe here. Now, what's interesting here is this grasshopper card. What's on the bottom? It says, situations in the balance that require careful handling. But what I'm intuitively seeing here, specifically this word balance is popping out for me, which I feel has a lot to do with the balance. Work hard, play hard. There's a balance. When you work too hard and you have no play, it just tips the scales, right? So I do feel like this is a season where, okay, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Slow it down a little bit. You have earned this. I'm hearing you deserve. I just heard a vacation, so maybe someone deserves a vacation, but you really deserve to take a break. You know, ultimately, you deserve to take a break. Okay, what do we have coming in here? The moon. We have the moon, which I said season earlier, huh? I wonder what that's saying. Okay, I have season, or moon. I have stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Okay, there's so much work stuff here. Okay. All right, things are getting interesting. Hang on, this was supposed to be about your dreams, but instead this is telling you about your work. Are you having work dreams maybe? I'm actually feeling like there's some in this group who have this worry that I'm tapping into here of you're worried if you don't keep working and working and working towards your dreams that you're either going to lose them or you're going to lose the momentum, or there's a concern here for sure that's coming in here. Interesting. Because I also had dragon and love pop out for you. And for me, the way I'm reading this is your passions. There's something here about your passions, and there's a concern that you're afraid if you don't keep building and you don't keep working, you're going to lose it all. That right there is what I'm feeling. And that's why this whole reading, this whole message for you here, I mean, even probably what your dreams are showing you. I mean, clearly this is a dream, but I feel like I'm tapping more into your conscious state right here, is you need to take a break. And if the energy is slowing down for you or trying to slow down around you, it's because you deserve that break. It's because if your environment doesn't slow you down, you're probably not going to slow down. You know, you would just keep going. You would just keep steamrolling right through it. So what else do we need to know for you here? What else do we need to know? Clearly there's new stuff coming in for you, no doubt about that. Oh my gosh, the purse card just fell out on the stork. So, okay, my coin people, my go-getters. Okay. Interesting. So we have the pig card fly out, which says beware of greed. Let's talk about this for a moment. Beware of greed. I don't want to say it that crudely. I'm not saying that you're trying to be greedy by continuing to work hard. Working hard is a very great quality. But I feel like what this is saying is, you know, life ebbs and flows. And what I feel here is more so having to do with like destination syndrome, where it's like, when I get here, I'll be happy. Oh, the more I keep growing, the more I'll be happy. When I get to this certain number or this certain, you know, financial status or whatever, when I get to this kind of growth, that's when I'll be happy. That's what I'm feeling from this. It's more so just to kind of caution you, you know, reel it in a little bit, take a little step back and become more aware of kind of like appreciating how hard you've worked to get where you are now, and appreciate what you've built at this current moment. Like, yes, you are building to a greater future. Yes, you have all these goals in mind and you have all these projects in mind, and you know where you're going. You know exactly where you're headed. But it's a little bit of pulling it back and beware of greed, right? You know, it's beware of putting too much focus into that growth and into all of the work that you have ahead of you, and come back to the present. You know, you've worked really, really hard to get to the point where you're at right now, and appreciate that. And then, you know, you can keep going. So Harp and Pin says new job, career, and great happiness. Yeah, it's coming. No doubt about that. You're all I can say is, you know where you're going. You're You're going to manifest your dreams. You're going to manifest your goals. Don't worry about it not coming to you. Don't worry about having to work so hard to get there, because it will come. It will come. You know, you can take breaks and it'll still happen. Ebbs and flows, right? Just like the moon. Life comes in cycles. Give yourself a little bit of a break. All right. Any final messages for group number 2? Seasonal harvest. Perfect. Harvest what you've got. Harvest what you've got. Enjoy, you know, what you've sown so far, right? There's like a little basket with all the herbs that she's already put in all this time to grow, right? So enjoy your time right now. All right. That is it for group number 2. Let me know how that resonated in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Your card was Joy and Delight, and I really love the fact that this card flew out as I was shuffling in the beginning. So the fact that it jumped out, I feel like just has such good energy for you. So, all right, let's see what your dreams have been trying to tell you. I got a little bit lost in group number 2 and forgot to focus on their dreams. But for you, let's see. What do our dreams... Okay, oh my gosh, I am... All right. Hang on, I'm gonna pull a couple more, but I have a heart and I have a parrot here, which just already has really good energy. And I have a shield. Okay, where are we going here? Shield, bridge. I'm gonna pull one more to see where this is going. Tower. The good kind of tower, not the bad kind of tower. Okay. So immediately, parrot and heart. I feel a lightness here. I am getting, there's a lightness here. There's an uplifted, light-hearted energy that's shining through for you. I'm wondering if someone in this group has woken up laughing from their dreams, because I just feel like, or I don't know, there's a laughter that's coming through here in your dream state. Maybe you're being shown really silly things, or there's a lot of color coming through, and for some, there are people in spirit who are visiting you in your dream state and trying to make you smile or trying to make you laugh. I'm really getting that coming through in this heart card for you. There's a joy. There's a joyfulness here, 100%. Now I want to talk more about what's going on with this shield. What's going on with this shield? I'm almost feeling like a tension here. There's a bit of a tension, which would make sense why. Okay, by tension, I mean an unsureness. There's an unsureness that kind of gives you like very, very slight anxiety. I'm not feeling like a ball of anxiety here in this group, but I am feeling like there's a little bit of a, I don't know, like an I don't know kind of energy. And I have the forest here, which says muddled, unclear thinking. I think you're maybe, like, this goes back to the tension, is you're a little worried of your future. You're a little worried of how things are going to get there. And I am feeling like when you see the sight ahead of you, like when you see the path ahead of you, you are seeing it, you're trying to see it down a straight line. You know, you're trying to walk from point A to point B. Coming back to this card right here, though. she's cartwheeling. And I really feel like this is what you're being told. This is the message here for you in pile 3 is sometimes you're not just going to be able to walk from point A to point B. Sometimes you're not going to be able to see what's happening from point A to point B and onwards. Maybe sometimes you're going to have to cartwheel your way from point A to point B. Maybe you just have to have a little bit of fun with it and just release this pressure that you're putting on top of yourself of really trying to strive for this goal, or really trying to strive for whatever it is that you're building here, or whatever it is that you are trying to reach here. You are trying to, I feel this energy of you just going, trying to head first, dig a straight line to get to it. And some part of that, I think life is resisting you in that way a little bit. And I think it's wanting you to lighten up a little bit more and not necessarily come up with a new creative way of getting to point B, but just have a little bit more fun in your life, do some cartwheels, and see what happens. See how the energy around you opens up now. I had the bridge and tower come out earlier. You've been so focused on, getting this bridge to this solid foundation. And I think you just need to be a little bit more, I want to say more fluid, but just more flowy. I think once you release the pressure of creating this path for yourself, I just really feel like the energy is going to open up for you. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, any final messages for my group number 3? Okay, so let's break this down. We have the March and the Eagle card popping up over here. Well, Eagle for me, first and foremost, is all about spirit and all about trusting spirit and a lightness and a trust that, it always comes down to, trust that you're going to end up where you need to be, trust that you're going to receive help, trust that your prayers are being heard. It's also like trust that the wind will take you where you need to be. Now with March, I think I'm looking at just like, I guess the expression of these flowers, and they're kind of just like, really sad, right? And I think they're called snowdrops. But I think it's really spirit trying to uplift you. They're trying to uplift you from this this energy right here. Like, come on, be a little bit lighter, fly a little bit higher. With haystack, it says, karma, you will reap what you sow, but more so, what I'm seeing here, this goes back to the whole thing of, there's not always going to be a clear point from A to B. You don't know where that needle is. It's finding a needle in a haystack. And it's, make it fun. If I were to jump into a haystack, that would be so fun, honestly, because how often do you get to do that? If you've done that before, please let me know how that is, because it just seems like a lot of fun to jump into hay or even into a pile of leaves. So bring that energy in of, come back to making it fun for yourself. You don't need to take it super seriously. You don't need to take it super linear. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wheel. You don't need to take it super linear, and then I get a circle, right? So, oh my god. And then I said cartwheel earlier. I can't. Okay, this is too perfect. So amazing. This says indecisiveness. Allow your life to ramble aimlessly. It's just like, let life take the wheel. Oh my god, let Jesus take the wheel. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's good stuff coming for you. Okay, good stuff coming for you, and I got the firecracker. Okay. Well, can we know what's coming? What's coming? You know, we bring this joy into our lives. We bring this joy, and then good things happen, you know? Because then you enter this vibration of anything is possible when you step into joy and happiness and into this feeling of being uplifted. And I'm not saying like necessarily you need to focus on raising your vibe, but I don't know, watch like some comedy on YouTube, watch some improv, watch a funny movie, listen to some music that, you know, makes you want to jam out, or sing a song at the top of your voice while you're driving. It doesn't have to be like a huge process. Like, just start bringing little bits of joy back into your life. When your dog greets you when you come home from work, or when you come back into the house in general, like, they're so happy to see you. That little thing right there brings a lot of joy into my life. So the little things, right? The little things that bring us joy, or the big things, you know, whatever you prefer. That is it for my group number 3. Let me know how that resonated in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, I really had to add this because as I was cleaning up all my cards for group number 3, I also saw this dolphin card just face up randomly in the corner. And dolphins to me are all about joy, and I feel like this is a sign that somebody needs to see, so I felt like I was going to add that in here for you. Okay, now on to group number 4. Group number 4, if you chose meditation for creativity, this is for you right off the bat. If you chose this group, you are a very observant and thoughtful person, is the first thing that I'm getting here. You are very, I want to say wise beyond your years. So let's see. What are your dreams trying to tell you? What have your dreams been trying to tell you? What have your dreams been trying to tell you? Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. All right. Do I have a bunch of raisins in this group? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Time to go out and have fun. I have weeping willow. I'm getting a lot of poetic vibes, honestly, like writers, which is interesting because it's like meditation for creativity, right? You know, people with artistic souls coming through in this one. What I'm feeling here for you is you tend to fall into this, not even fall, but sometimes get lost in your thoughts, and you have very deep thoughts. And I think you're just a very deep feeler in this group. And that's really what I'm feeling, is sometimes you get so into your thoughts and your words and your observations and into this very, very deep state. Like this weeping willow, right? It's very like a deep, emotional, sometimes melancholy state. We go back to some grapes. Time to go out and have fun. And I had balance earlier. Scales. Keep your life in balance. So what I'm seeing here for you is there's perhaps a little bit of, not necessarily an imbalance, but I feel like sometimes you just get really, really deep into your feelings. And you also, you know, need the scales get a little bit tipped. Sometimes you're a little bit so deep into your feelings, you forget to kind of come out of it and then have fun again. Not that you can't have fun with your feelings, but what I'm getting here, Rooster and Vase, is Rooster is the wake-up call. Same with the boot, right? But specifically with Vase, the fact that it's empty, right? I mean, this is just like the drawing on top of it, but it's an empty vase. And what I'm seeing here for you just intuitively is this vision of you coming and putting fresh flowers into it and brightening up the place. And the flowers are your creativity, I feel. Like, I feel this very bright energy, and I'm honestly feeling like some people in here, if you can get some flowers and place them into your home, that would really help to brighten up the space and kind of give you a fresh new and bright new outlook. That would help to balance this very deep emotional energy that you have within you. And it's like, start to fill the vase, start to fill your space with something brighter. I'm feeling more colors here. See, there's like painting in the background, and there's a lot of bright colors in all these paintings on this card. It's like there's a brightness that's trying to come through here, and in your, I feel like your dream state here is very, very intricate. I'm seeing castles for some people, and like either hallways or and castles are dark for me. So it's like, start bringing more color into it, start bringing more light into it. This doesn't necessarily mean you're a dark person, it just means you have a lot of deep feelings. Okay. I have dogs come out, getting together with friends, and friends also, I'm feeling here the friends who uplift you, the friends who make you laugh, the kind of friends you enjoy being around, those who can kind of like uplift your energy, really. There's a lot about uplifting your energy. Some laughs, some brightness. Goldfish. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to start off with goldfish first. I don't know what you think of when you see goldfish, but when I see goldfish, they're really simple animals. They're really simple fish. They don't have a very complex life, as far as I know. They're just a very simple being. And I really feel like this is the message here for you, is that it's like, try and pull out back to something a little bit more simple. Just temporarily, it doesn't have to be permanent, but I think that this is going to help balance you, especially when you find yourself in this very like deep waters. You know, you're in the deep end of the pool. This is going to help get you to the shallow end where, you know, there's more kids splashing around, where life is a little more fun, where it's a little lighter, your feet can touch the bottom. And there's orange here, right? More creativity, more brightness. There's color. Oh my gosh, bottom of the deck is the key. That's the key. That's the key. Come back to the simple life. What did I have earlier? I had forest for you. And diamond. So, forest says muddled, unclear thinking, and I think that this is you. Not the muddled, unclear thinking. I think your thinking is just fine. But the forest is easy to get lost in. I just had some ravens caw behind me. The forest is easy to get lost in. And sometimes it's hard to find your way out. But something here about this diamond, even though it's talking about a gift at the bottom, I feel here it's like, I pulled a couple more cards for your diamond, and I got nest and quill. And the energy that I'm getting from all three of these is, I feel like calling in this brightness into your life. More of these colors, more of, you know, this lighter energy, I think is actually really going to give you like new material to work with. It's going to give you a new energy to work with, a new I feel like new ideas coming in here, a new outlook in which you can write about, in which you can sing about. There's new material. There's a new perspective in which you can now channel your creativity and your art and your emotions and your feelings. Now there's just this new perspective in which you can work with, which is really, really good. Okay. July. Wow, can I just say, look, there's more colors in here. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I do feel like this summer especially is really going to help you with that outlook. And I do want to say, I feel like people here in this group would also benefit a lot from being outside more, just in the sun, if you can go outside. I think that just even being in the sunlight would really help to charge you up and lift you into that energy, aside from hanging out with your friends if you can. Oh my gosh, I just got another message in regards to this diamond for you. Diamonds have facets, right? They have all these faces. So it's like this new perspective and energy that you're going to be stepping into is just a new facet for you to express yourself in just a different light, in just a different way. Like, this is just a new face for you. And it will add, it's kind of like adding a new color to your crayon box. Now you have a new color to draw with. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting here. Okay, any final messages for group 4? Transformation and change. And he's walking out of the dark to the light. And this is just so beautiful because I also feel like these two cats are like friends, which again, like, validates the whole friend thing we had coming in here. And yeah, transformation and change. That's really what's happening here. Has been a theme for all of the groups, is that there's change is happening here. A lot of us are going through a transitionary time. So, yeah. That is it for my group number 4. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If any of this resonated, let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.